Right. Back at it again. Another week. This time, basically wrapped up with the first week of the first round of the NBA playoffs, 2026. Um, Somewhat surprising, not gonna lie. Somewhat surprising. I think everyone kind of thought we'd see a lot of, I don't want to say sweeps, but like definitely a lot of more gentleman sweeps. I think we see series go a little bit more one direction, and I feel like we have seen that, but the series where we thought that would go, this wouldn't be the result where we're at right now. A lot of surprises, a lot of the lower seeds outperforming the higher seeds.
It's all for views, man. It's all for views. It's all for views. It's ridiculous. Come on, man.
What do
Team
you
should be getting swept, blown out. Like, come on, man.
that
It's
was one
crazy.
thing
It's
that was
crazy.
one thing we didn't talk about. Like, yo, if you're betting, like, you gotta be aware of number one, ratings. It doesn't make sense for the NBA to have quick series. Not really
Not
the NBA,
anymore.
more so the
Not
advertisers.
anymore. Yeah,
More
exactly.
so the advertisers more so for that. Also, if it's an obvious sweep, betting markets, they're probably not making any money because it's whoever the obvious team is probably just dusting the other team. So Vegas not making any money, advertisers not making any money, and the NBA's ratings are just marginal because everyone knows it's about to happen.
I'm just saying, back in the day, man. Remember the dude, the ref who got in trouble during the Lakers Kings for the whole
Oh yeah,
betting controversy. It's like,
documentary.
come on, that's because people are really trying to win. You think you're
Argue.
going to, hey Kobe, y'all can't sweep, all right? Just lose this game. Nah. Oh, well, we need the ref to and like, come on, let's go bet. It's crazy, but hey, do people want to make their money? Vegas, cool, but it's just like, bro, I'm not. I'm not trying to waste my time trying to figure out what day, how many games this series is gonna go. Like it's ridiculous. But
I almost it
whatever.
almost it's almost like I don't know. Some of these niggas just sat in on like the group chat and just like, what do these niggas think? And just like go the opposite or just kind of just like mess around with it. Because some of the series, I'm like, yeah, okay, this will make sense. But some of these other series, I'm like, damn, bro, like I didn't know it was gonna be all like this.
It's crazy.
So
You got people returning. Embiid comes back, puts up 30. We go into game six. I didn't even think it would go game six. Like you were like, oh, it's probably going to be 4-2. I'm like, nah. It's if six is going to lose, they're going to lose. Like, but hey, it is what it is. Tatum comes back. He's looking great.
I think I did
You
say that
got
from the jump. I think I did say that.
Wemby goes out. Like for what? A concussion? Oh yeah, we need something to have him even out the teams, make it look even. Like wow, okay, it's crazy. I don't know, man. Shout out to
What
the Thunder though, took care of business.
what
We don't want to see Devin Booker, do some nonsense. So
before we just like graze over every single game or series, which one has been the most let's just say entertaining for you?
entertaining?
Yeah, at least all of them.
No, that's not all of them.
Let me check with a bracket or
The most entertaining, man,
well, let's just start in the East right now. Here we go. What do you think right here?
most entertaining in the East, I would have to say, at least for me, it's been Boston, Philly, because we got our own personal. So of course I got
Well,
my eye on that. Today was because it was close.
the most
Boston was
biased.
up. Where I think they were in Boston, right?
Bro, I'm so not worried about that bet. I wasn't even focused. I wasn't even aware that it was closeout for them. Not
Yeah.
even.
So
I was like,
I
oh, they're
was
playing.
like,
Oh, that's cute.
okay, they're up. They were down going into the third. Kept it close, and then they got away with it. I'm just looking like Paul George. What are you out there for? Like, we need you to step it up. But hey, they took care of business.
It looked like
Possibility to go into Philly, force a game seven. They can win on the road, so why not? And we know Boston they've shown before that they can drop, lead. So
I
yeah,
didn't really
I say
watch
that's the most
the game.
entertaining for me.
I didn't watch this game, but clearly, yeah. I mean, as much of a non-factor as Embiid was the last game, clearly this game, he he was the man. So he was the dude who kind of like carried
We
him.
just hope. We just hope he. Well, I just hope he doesn't get hurt. You know,
Bro, look
if he's
at
gonna get hurt after. Yeah,
bro, look
man. He.
at that line, bro.
Yeah.
Like he did his thing, but like, god damn.
Paul George got to step it up. We need to see. We need Paul George to win one. We need Paul George to win one.
Didn't he already have it?
He had the game. He had the game where he came back, and he did all right. You know, like he didn't go crazy, but
16, 4 of 9. I mean, that's a pretty solid game for him. I don't know what else you can ask for at this age.
I mean, you asked for you ain't LeBron. You ain't as old as LeBron, so you got to be doing that's the bar.
You guys forget. Paul George was like, I thought he had like a season-ending knee injury. Like the guy living on borrowed time right now.
I mean, but look at KD. Like,
Look
I know
at
there's a
KD.
difference. I know there's a
Look at
difference,
KD.
but there's a level.
Hey, look at KD and tell me what you see. Look at KD and tell me what you see.
He's still balling out there, though. He's still, you know, he still has the presence. Paul George is just like a damn, like okay, well, I don't know why Kawhi wanted him. You know,
He playing a role.
Playing this role. You ain't okay.
Paul George doing what Jalen Duren's supposed to be doing. Paul George at least contributing.
Nah.
Boston Celtics 76ers going to 6 games. I kind of always thought this series. Honestly, I thought it would go 5.
Yeah.
Surprised Boston lost that game at home, but Celtics to win this in 6. It's a very Celtics thing to do. So especially this team specifically,
or just for the ratings. Again, keep it. It's a rivalry. You know, in basketball, NBA history, you know, Philly, Boston rivalry. It's like, yeah, it's for the ratings. So I'm hoping it goes 7 games, just for the sake. You know, I got some money on this, but yeah,
I mean, if it goes 7 games, it's just a black eye on the Celtics because they always do this. They always like play with their food. It's like, bro.
Yeah, but that's also why it wouldn't be surprising. But then also it's like, all right, cool. We know what we have now. Everyone's back. Let's go into next season. You know, it might be one of those things.
But I want you to pay attention to something as we go through this list. I want you to pay attention to something as we go through this list.
What's up?
Just hey, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, just see, because it doesn't make sense. Like this is even, right? This one, you know. So I'm just saying, like, don't be surprised that these series are gonna be way more even than.
Oh yeah.
I do expect like every series should go 6 games. Like if I'm the NBA commissioner,
yeah.
Like every series should in theory go 6 games. And if it doesn't go 6 games, to me that means like one team is just like obviously better. It's just like we can't even control it how much better these niggas are.
That's what I'm saying. The Cavs Raptors, it should be 5 games. It should be 4-1 Cleveland. But Toronto, they got the whole Glorilla, you know, she's dating Brandon Ingram. So it's like, oh yeah, we need more screen time for them. You know, it's like damn.
Speaking of Glorilla, she might have messed it up for my boy Brandon Ingram. Klay Thompson, the Klay Thompson effect may hit him. I heard they called a strike. I heard they called a strike. Hey, all hands, everyone sitting down. No one working today. I don't know.
Nah, Ingram a different type of dude. And Glorilla a different type of woman. So I don't think that's gonna be the case. You know.
Oh man.
Shout out to Klay though. Shout out to Klay.
Klay Thompson.
We with you, brother.
Klay Thompson still somehow catching L's on his vacation, trying to have a good time, still getting his name dragged. But the crazy thing with the Klay Thompson thing is girls are being like, we don't even know who he is. I'm like, nigga, you all know who he is, bro. His dad was an NBA star. What are we talking about? He's like a second generation NBA star.
That's crazy.
Like there's just like a bunch of niggas who play in the NBA for longer than 10 years. Like there's just like then out of that, there's a bunch of niggas who just win 4 championships.
Exactly.
He's right.
We talking about Paul George right now. Like that's the difference. Like so
That's like saying you're a Kobe fan and you don't know who Shaq is. Like, bro, seriously, you don't know Shaq? Like, what are we talking about? So that was pretty wild. But getting back to it, so the Raptors, I honestly thought that the 2 games that the Cleveland won, they won so handily that I was like, even the games that they lost, I still thought they were in control.
That's what I'm saying.
The Raptors team is not bad. Like the way it's constructed is pretty decent. Like it's a balanced team.
Yeah, but they're not on the level as Cleveland. Cleveland again, come on, man. James Harden, Donovan Mitchell. You got 2 bigs, Evan Mobley, Jarrett Allen. You got a nice bench. Who's the other
they got Max Strus coming off the bench.
Like they got a squad, man. They're all like chemistry built,
Cleveland is better, but like if we look at
by a long shot.
If we look at
Toronto only got Barrett. Barrett, Ingram. I think their big is not even like up to Evan Mobley's level. Like
they are making they're making RJ Barrett look like he's like super legit.
He's good. He's good. And he's a dog. He'll go out there and play. He's not afraid to shy away from the moment. But it's like, come on, bro.
He's damn near like an all-star on their team. He's damn near like the second star on their team. Because Brandon Ingram ain't really giving you nothing.
It is damn near his team. Actually, it's Canada.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so Brandon Ingram finally put in. Look at this shooting split. 6 of 23 is pretty crazy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like it's for the ratings. It's for the rate. He's shooting those shots because it's like, because anytime he's gonna make a shot, who's the camera gonna go to? Oh, look at this girl in the crowd cheering for him. Like so he got to put those shots up. He just ain't hitting them. So, but that's how it's like it's staged. It's staged.
Not. I honestly don't know how they're winning these games, but
it's staged.
Every game, every time I see this thing pop up, I'm like, oh, Cavs. It's getting burned.
Imagine a nigga put bet on the series, right? They bet, Cleveland in 5. That makes a lot of sense. You talking about gentleman sweeps? That makes a lot of sense. Cleveland in 5 against the Raptors? Hell yeah! Now it's over. He just lost. I don't know how much money. Off a bet that should have been easy cash. Like,
now here's another thing though. Here's one thing though. And this is why sometimes if we're gonna continue to bet these series, like you got to really understand what games to target. Game 1, whoever wins game 1 has like an 80% chance to win the series. So if you're gonna bet, game 1's a great time to bet. Game 3 is also a good time to bet. Game 5, I think whoever wins game 5, especially if it's 2-2, whoever wins game 5 has like a 60% chance to win the series. So game 1, 3, and 5 are usually the games to bet if you're going to be betting. So just kind of know that. So we're going 2-2 right now. Technically, this next game is the game to bet because it wouldn't make sense for the Raptors to win game 5 and then the Cavs to win back-to-back games and go 7. Like that just wouldn't really make sense. So just throwing it out there. Game 5 is usually one of those games where if you're gonna bet, you want to bet it on. Orlando versus the Pistons. This is one I remember I was talking about this a couple weeks ago or last week, and I said I do not trust the Pistons. Didn't trust them. I think everybody thought they would win this series. I think everybody thought they would be the ones up 3-1, but there was nothing on the Pistons team. When you look at their team and who's on the team, there's no one there where you're just like, oh yeah, that makes sense. To me, they were just a really good regular season team. They're a regular season team in the Eastern Conference that got off to a hot start, that didn't have to deal with a lot of injuries early. that, was able to rack up a lot of wins. Cade put in a lot of effort, and they got done what they got done. But to me, I never looked at their team and was like, oh, yeah, they're doing something special. They got some sort of secret sauce, magic sauce, or whatever. And I feel like game one, like I told you, whoever wins game one, I'm pretty sure the Magic won game one. It's important. That game one, whoever takes that game one is usually about to win the series. The Magic, whenever I watch them play these dudes, they got more swag. They got all the hustle plays. They got all the highlights. They got, I'm like, God damn, they got all the shooters. Everyone's doing the guns now. I'm like, bro, what? They even got John Morant. John Morant showed up with doing guns. I'm like, bro, they have all the momentum every single game. Now, the Pistons are a good team, so they're going to keep it close, but god damn, like, y'all got y'all got no swag, no sauce, no identity. At least the last couple times when the Pistons were good, okay, we had a bunch of stars. Chauncey, Tayshaun, Rasheed.
No one's comparing them to that Pistons.
I'm just saying, like, we knew what they were before.
We don't know these guys because, again, they're still on their way up. That's what this whole team was. It was just, who are these young dudes? This Detroit Pistons team that barely could win 20 games. Like Cade was, that was his thing. Like, he was riding with this team, even though they were losing all these games, and now look at them. First, cool, congrats. Now can y'all prove it to us? And they're showing to us that, okay, maybe they're just not ready. It doesn't mean they're trash or the guys aren't good. It's just like y'all ain't ready. Now next season we expect this same production, right? We still expect to be hearing about the Pistons the same way Orlando was in the same boat, I think 2 seasons ago when they got Paolo from the draft. It's like, all right, well, now what can y'all do? They went to I think they went to the second round last season or the season before, after being like never haven't going to the playoffs since the Dwight Howard, era.
True.
And it's like, okay, well, not the real deal. Went out, got Bane this season. You progress. Every team wants to be like OKC. All those young teams want to be like OKC.
You're giving way too much grace. Like, do we expect these niggas to do this again next year?
I would think so. Especially again in the East.
No,
that's we're looking at.
No, that's my point, because you're leaving out too much context. Number one, all the injuries. The Pacers were injured. The Bucks were injured. The Heat were injured. Like the
Heat. I mean,
the Celtics were technically injured like half the season. Like, these niggas were in one of the easiest Eastern conferences in a long time. Do we really expect these niggas to do this again? This team next year.
I'm just saying.
And you're the number one seed. So you're not getting no picks. You're not getting no.
But they first off, they don't need the picks because they're already.
Are they? Do they don't need the picks?
Not at this point. I mean, you already got Cade. You got Duren. You got other guys that you can move around.
Have Duren?
You can move Duren. I mean, you have momentum. You're the number one team. People are calling you, hitting you up like, hey, what about this dude trying to break up?
About shit.
Okay. Okay.
Duren may be a glorified role player at this point.
That's fine. All I'm saying is, did I expect Detroit to go far into the playoffs? No. Did I expect them to lose the first round? No. But also, I'm not surprised, right? I didn't see them like, I never looked at them like the Thunder, right? Because again, I compare them to the Thunder because that's what every young team is aspiring. The Magic in that same boat, the Spurs in that same boat. There's a couple teams, but not to ramble on, but everyone's trying to be like the Thunder. Now prove yourself. You're in that position. All right, Detroit, they got there. All right, you still got some ways to go. The Knicks kind of in that same boat. But I mean, look at them. They can't get it. So
the Pistons.
I'd actually say the Knicks are in the same boat as
y'all niggas made a really cute regular season team. Congratulations. In a very soft year for the NBA on the Eastern side, y'all made a really cute regular season team. A good heartwarming story for ESPN, people like Malika Andrews to get behind y'all niggas
I mean, they're not getting behind him now. They
yeah,
are.
because we see y'all niggas ain't really built for the real. Y'all niggas ain't really built for that. Nobody knows anyone's name on the team except for Cade. Y'all niggas don't really have a team built for, bro. And then people keep talking about this guy Duran. I'm like, honestly, Banchero and Duran switched powers. They switched Space Jam style powers, talent. Because all of a sudden, I'm looking at Banchero. This nigga getting me buckets. This nigga game winning three. This nigga.
I mean, Duran. What did you think Duran? What kind of player? Like, what archetype do you think Duran is?
He needs to be like, like a Jalen Williams. He needs to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically,
Because
like
he's
kinda
not
like
a scorer.
He's not a scorer.
He's not a scorer.
Okay, so what is he?
He's a
shooter.
defender.
He ain't a
Yeah,
layuper.
he's a defender. His main stat is defender. He's like high energy. If you've seen his stats, he's the guy who at the end of the game you want him on the other guy's best offensive play.
I like defense more than anybody.
Gets the rebound. He's the hustle guy. Gets the boards on the fast breaks, crazy dunk. Gets the crowd. That's his thing.
What else?
So you're not gonna expect him to put up 30 a game, but you expect him. Okay, 15 and 10.
So you're a role player.
Yeah.
You're a role player who got hot. You're a role player who got hot when niggas were tanking, and niggas actually thought you were good. You tricked, you bamboozled, you swindled niggas into thinking you were good because you were busting some niggas who are tanking.
He's not a fraud. He's doing what he can do.
But again, hype him up. You should have told the truth. You should have been like, nah, nigga.
But again, the bright light shine on you. All right, prove it. It's kind of they're kind of blinded right now. They're not used to it. So cool.
The Magic went from a fucking afterthought to the funnest team, in the playoffs right now. So
and before I was like, Magic aren't trash. Like when they played the Hornets, they were like, oh, Hornets gonna. I was like, Hornets, the Magic aren't like bad. I mean, sometimes they're on, sometimes they're not.
They were playing pretty bad. They were playing bad. They have talent. That's the thing. They have talent, but they were playing bad. So all of a sudden, when Banchero gets it together, Paolo Banchero is going to give me.
Because remember, everyone was like, "Oh yeah, Banchero's trash. He's trash." I was like, "Damn, bro." That's what my thing is. Like, everybody chill. Like, he had an off night. Like, he's not used to the lights. Like, let's not compare him to the bet. I do that sometimes too. I'm like, "Oh, he ain't Kobe," but now I have to think like, man, of course he's not Kobe. Like, let me chill. Like, so yeah.
It's just like, how deep is your bag? Like, he does well in certain spots, but if the defense is taking away those spots, of course you're going to look trash. So now, for whatever reason, the Pistons, who are supposed to have this great defense, this nigga getting like breakaway dunks and layups, putbacks. He's not a great shooter, but he's getting his. And then he's surrounded by shooters, Bane, Suggs, all these different guys, Wagner, everyone's hitting. So now it opens up the floor. And when Duran just disappeared, Casper, the friendly ghost, just said bye to everybody. Cade getting doubled. And then Thompson, his brother, it's hard to actually play. It's hard to play defense and score. And that's kind of what's happening there. Tobias Harris is only going to put in so much effort. So, I mean, I don't think the Magic are going to gentleman sweep them.
I mean, another thing too, you'll notice like when a team is going to make a deep playoff run, you'll see, or in this case, like you'll notice like before the Thunder, the Bucks, the Warriors, they're always like, oh, they're number one in defense, offense, 3-point shooting. Like they're always number one, like in a lot of ratings. The Pistons aren't I don't think they're number one in anything. I think their defense is like third or second, but they're not like definitively number one in any stat. So just off that, it's like, yeah, they're not gonna. Because if they were, that would be like the main thing. Like, oh yeah, any team that's number one in this stat, usually goes on to the finals or whatever. It's like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I like that, and just common sense. They don't have enough stars. When's the last time you saw a team with like built like this?
I guess. But I mean,
Kate is good, but like, nigga, you're not LeBron. Like, you're not.
but I mean, okay, how many stars does OKC have?
Bro, like, you're not. The problem is OKC does have stars. Like, Chet Holmgren is all-star level.
Sure, but okay.
Jalen Williams was literally an all-star last year. So what are we talking
He was, but wasn't Duren an all-star?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he was. Let me make sure. I think Durham was, again, personally, but I think it was more so they were the first seed. But
I'm just saying, like, this type of team, the only people we've ever seen carry this type of team deep in the playoffs is LeBron James.
Sure.
Like, when you can't like mention any other star, maybe Kobe, Kobe, LeBron. It's hard to really think about it because there's usually more than one star at least. So that in and of itself, I look at this team, you look at the star power on the Magic, star power on the Pistons, it's a mismatch. It's over.
Yeah, he was an all-star.
So it's done. So I think the Pistons probably win next game. They probably have home court. Probably protect home court. But that Magic game 6 is gonna be rocking over there. John Morant's gonna be there.
I won't be surprised.
Be there.
I wouldn't be surprised if Pistons come back and take it, to be honest.
To take the series?
Yeah. You
sound crazy. Honestly, if you want to put another side bet on that, take that too.
With you? Nah.
Take that too.
Nah, I might put it into Cal. I might put it into Kalshi and
bro, the Pistons come back from 3-1 is insane.
Why not? I mean, against the Magic, it's not like against the.
Bro, you're gonna put it into Kalshi, bro. Respect your brother. Put it in the Kalshi.
At least if I win, it'll blow up.
Put $5 in the Kalshi for like plus 1,000.
But I wouldn't be surprised.
Hawks Knicks.
Nah,
dude, I told you. I called. This is the one that I did call from jump. I said the Knicks are like the Hawks are gonna. This is not. I actually like the Hawks better, to be honest. And I thought the Hawks. I didn't know if they're. I knew they weren't gonna win, but I knew this would probably go 7 games.
7 games?
Yeah.
I don't. Again, it's the Knicks.
Bro, who is on the Hawks?
They're not.
Who's on the Hawks?
Just because you don't know them doesn't mean. Again, those young teams are the more scarier teams. The teams that you don't know anyone are the more scarier teams because it's like everybody. This is the NBA. Everybody can shoot. Everybody can run. Everybody can. So it's like, okay, well, the Hawks are cool. So I'm not. Again, I was the same as you. I expect the Knicks to win, but they're the Knicks.
The main nigga cooking on the Hawks when they win is CJ McCollum.
That's that part though. But he's a vet. So I'm not surprised.
Yeah, but like I don't think anybody would have guessed on your bingo card, like, oh yeah, CJ McCollum is gonna be hitting game winners.
Personally, I forgot. I just forgot that because he is like that. We've seen him do it. I think when he was on the Pelicans before he got traded over here, and then on the Blazers. I mean, he learned from Lillard. He ain't the only. Lillard wasn't the only one. In that backcourt. So no, McCollum nice. Then you got Kuminga, you got Nickel. They're nice, man.
Jalen Johnson. CJ McCollum is doing what KD should be doing. He's having that effect on that.
Yes. That's a good. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
I don't trust New York. They're benching Mikal Bridges. All of a sudden, Jalen Brunson's too small. They don't like the coach. Apparently, the Knicks are cursed. You know what I'm saying? So this next game, I don't know. I need to look at the spread. I might sprinkle something on the Hawks. I want to see how the game's going. I want to see what the odds are looking like. But would not be surprised this game goes 6 or 7. Boston they have to get this done in 6.
They have to. They have to.
Not even speculating like if they're are they gonna make? They're winning the next game. Period.
Nah. If they, that's what I'm hoping. If they lose, I know there's. Hey.
the Knicks, Boston definitely win the next game, but the Knicks, that's where I'm like, man, I think the Hawks got them in Game 6. I think especially if it's in Atlanta. Yeah, man, I feel like they're gonna hold it down. So that won't get interesting because it's. Hey, I love to see them sweat in New York. I love to see the New York people come out. You know, Fat Joe, all those niggas come out, start sweating.
It is tricky. It is tricky, but personally, I think Knicks close it out next game.
We got Knicks close it out. Knicks in 6. Is that what the fans say? Knicks in 6. Boston in 6. I doubt Orlando sweeps, but I'd say Orlando in 6. And this series is clearly going to go 6 because it has to. May even go 7. We'll see because I don't know why these guys are playing with their food. And the Western Conference, the conference is usually the best conference. Spurs, I think they just closed it out, to be honest. So this series done. Portland Trailblazers clearly have a better team than everyone expected, but even without Wemby, bro, this is what I'm talking about. You say like a real NBA team. You know all the players. You guys have multiple stars, deep bench, good coach, nice system. Once Wemby went down, I was like, damn, I don't know if they're gonna win the next game or whatever. Then I remembered, I'm like, oh yeah, they have De'Aaron Fox. Totally forgot about him. This guy dropping 20. Oh yeah, they got Stephon Castle. Forgot about him. He's dropping 25. Oh yeah, they got Dylan Harper. Forgot about him. Yeah, he's dropping another 25. I'm like, God, they got Luke Cornett. The guy went 14 points. I'm like, God damn. Like, these niggas they got everybody. They got Harrison Barnes on coming off the bench. He dropping about 10, 15. I'm like, bro, what? Yeah, they're winning. And then they had Wemby coming back from a concussion protocol because he's Kobe now. He got Kobe. He got Mamba mentality. Like, bro, what we supposed to? It's over, of course. So that series was never in jeopardy. Then you have Denver, T-Wolves. This is a series that I think is probably tied for most entertaining in the West. Clearly everybody thought that the Nuggets would win. I think it was pretty obvious especially when they won Game 1, actually. But all of a sudden, Jokic has been exposed. All of a sudden, these young kids have brought it. They've made it cool to play defense again. They've made it cool to be tough in the NBA again. They've made it cool to actually like get in front of a nigga face and say, "Yeah, what's that nigga? Do something."
Hey, shout out to Rudy Gobert. Put some respect on his name, man.
Shout out to Jaden McDaniels. Jaden McDaniels took it upon himself to, instead of just letting the clock run out like a gentleman, the guy prances over.
Man, no.
Get to a quick practice shot. You know, quick little finger roll. Quick little like stat stuffer for the fans, you know what I'm saying? For the people
doesn't mean anything, man. Doesn't mean anything.
This nigga Jokic, tired, got the towel on his face. All of a sudden, he's alert. All of a sudden, he wakes up. All of a sudden, he got the battery in his back, sprints downfield to say, "What's up? What's up? What's up?" Like, nigga, where was that?
I would too. Where was
that whole series?
What you mean? Hey, watch Jokic come back, whoop put some belt to ass. You know, the Joker returns. You know, Batman never kills him, so he's still up. He gonna do something. Yeah.
Then he's in the interview. They're like, "Yeah, man, what happened out there?" He's like, "Yeah, they pussy. They ain't gonna do nothing. We gonna keep stop. We gonna keep." And then they won the next game. Without Anthony Edwards, without Dante DiVincenzo. And so now, I'm looking like, God damn, like, are the Nuggets really like that? Can we even, how much longer can we even, ride Joker? Because it looks like he's not really that guy.
I
Maybe
mean,
we overhyped.
that's always been the question. There's no overhype, man. Put some respect on it. It's the team. Jamal Murray, to be exact. Tell that nigga Jamal Murray to step up, okay? He's a first quarter, first half player, but the second half he goes 0 for 11, okay? Get this dude to come show up.
Bro, all
Show
these
up.
niggas getting shut down. All these niggas getting shut down.
Well, the thing is once you shut down Joker, you kind of shut down the team, right?
Who is
But
don't
someone else should be able to come on. Like that's the thing. Like Jamal Murray, it's you, man. Do something. Like go crazy. Put 60. You're capable. He's one of those guys. Put up 60, man. What are we talking about?
Where we call you, we look at you funny because it's like every word, no matter what you're saying, what you're basically saying is, I need more help. And when you're in competition, when you're in conversation for the best in the world, you're in conversation for top 5 all time, top 10 all time, and you're saying you need more help when your team looks pretty stacked. You guys actually had a pretty good offseason.
No. That's the hard part, right? The hard part is Kobe went through the same thing. Hey, we're winning. I'm Kobe Bryant. We're winning chips. I'm the best in the world. Over time, I need people around me. I'm aging, so I need better players around me to kind of keep that same energy. Jokic has been going through that. These other guys are not getting better. Porter, they took out Porter and got that other dude. He's not doing any better than Porter.
Yeah,
Jamal Murray is still like
Kobe would still be putting up 40. He's still gonna get his 40.
Sure. But that's also because Kobe was like, man, let me do it on my own. And then what happened? Well, his career kind of got cut short. We already look at Jokic. Dude ain't gonna. What more can he do? He's already doing more than he should be physically doing. Like, look how big the dude is. Step back threes, turn around, hook shots. Like, bro.
Yes, I agree. But here's the thing,
Jamal Murray needs to step it up.
Here's the thing, though. You're saying it's more Jokic. What I'm saying is it's more of the Timberwolves beating them. The Timberwolves are more so just like outplaying them, period. I don't know if it's out coaching, but the reality is, or like the word on these YouTube streets is Jokic cannot score over someone his own size. He likes to matchup hunt, matchup merchant.
Sure.
So now that these niggas have figured it out, hey, we're letting Rudy Gobert guard you straight up. Let's see what you can do on an island. Let's see what you do. Shut him down.
All of a sudden, we letting Rudy Gobert. That's not an excuse.
Yeah. We got our own
that's not an excuse because I think the same thing happened when they played the Lakers. I don't know if it was 2 seasons ago. Hachimura was doing a good job on them. Figure out a way, right? So it's not about. I think Timberwolves again. You're a young team. You're kind of always going to progress upward before you go downward. Denver is at that point where they're only going downward at this point. They've kind of hit their peak. Now they're at that point where it's like, again, Jokic has been doing so much. We never hear about those other guys. Aaron Gordon, I love Aaron Gordon. He's great, but he's not going to be the guy to like be your second guy. So as the Timberwolves are going up, you see Julius Randle getting better. These guys are physical. These guys are, fast. Denver is getting older. They're, let's waste more time on the clock, slow the time down. Jokic, do your thing. So, yeah, I'm not surprised. What I will say is I also wouldn't be surprised if Denver comes back and wins a series. They've done it many times. Yeah.
That's what I was about to just kind of go into is like, now that you're looking at, the series, the way it's playing out, okay, there's no N. Edwards. There's no DiVincenzo. It would be an interesting story if you guys could, beat the Nuggets. But the next series is about to be the most lackluster series if it's the full strength Spurs running roughshod against a bunch of fucking, really nice role players, really tough role players. Where we could have, on one hand, if Denver gets through, we could have, passing of the torch moment, one great 7-footer versus the next up-and-coming great 7-footer. Both teams are relatively healthy. That is just a more entertaining storyline. Joker versus Wemby versus Wemby and the Spurs versus the super depleted, uninteresting, no starless Timberwolves team. So tinfoil hat says the Nuggets rattle off 2 more games. Like I feel like Jamal Murray's going to figure it out all of a sudden, and
I have no more
everybody.
I
don't know what they're going to need, but the NBA would do better with the Nuggets moving on than with the Timberwolves right now. So it'd be weird if the Timberwolves did move on, because there's no way that's better for ratings. So now I don't really know if we need to talk about OKC and the Suns. I think
shout out Dillon Brooks.
The series was what everyone expected. Dillon Brooks actually he actually scored 30 points. I was surprised. Shit. Where was Jalen Green again? Where was he?
Jalen Green, he was hurt. He wasn't as reliable this season. His first season on the Suns.
This season.
I mean, he's been cool. He's young.
Was he reliable last season?
It's his 3rd or 4th season. Yeah, he's solid.
He was reliable last season on the Rockets when he was first option.
He's solid. He's solid. He's still a kid. Like, I don't know what you're expecting from him.
Bro, dude got benched last season when he was supposed to be the first option scorer and get them out of the first round.
You got a coach who they didn't know what was going on. I think they also had Dillon Brooks over there.
They still had Ime Udoka.
Yeah, but he didn't know what was going on with the team. Like, their team was not built for like whatever they were for a run. I mean, that's the reason they got. Man, because okay, so why were they number 2? Why were they number 2 in the West though? If it wasn't for Jalen Green.
Yeah, that's what our point. Like, he's not reliable. This is second playoff series where you're expected to be that main contributor, bro. When people tell you who they are, believe them the first time. He told us last year.
Jalen Green is the reason why they were even in the freaking here in the first place.
Cool. Cool, but where are you now?
It wasn't Jalen.
Remember that song by Justin Bieber? Where are you now?
Look what you're saying right now, right? Same thing we said when Durant came. Same thing when Durant came to Phoenix. Same thing when Chris Paul came to Phoenix. Same thing when Bradley Beal came to Phoenix, right? We talking about all these other guys. Oh, where were you leading the Phoenix? It's not their team. Whose team is it? It's Devin Booker's team. Where the hell are you at? This dude has been on this team since his whole career and has done nothing. Nothing. Where is he at? We're looking at Jalen Green like, hey, man, yeah, you carry. Where's Devin Booker at? He should be the guy. He should be Kobe. He should be putting up 40, 50 a game. What are we talking about? Like, he should be that guy. You're the only star on this team. You actually have help from young cats like Jalen Green, like Dillon Brooks. You should at least put up one out of all series, out of all this series that we've had. This is the only one that goes, nigga, stop. Nah, get that. He needs to retire. Just don't even play anymore. Go overseas or something. Because there's no excuse.
Not even get one game.
There's no excuse. Come on, man. And you came in before Shea, I believe. Like, all these cats are progressing over Devin Booker. We're not talking. The media needs to talk about that. I want to see a show about, okay, here's all the people better than Devin Booker since he's coming to the NBA. Because everyone who's coming to the NBA is now better than Devin Booker. The dude has not progressed. He's like Rock Lee in Naruto after the injury. Like, he can't do no more taijutsus. He can't do no. He's just watching everyone else progress over him. Like, it's crazy, man. Shea, they're talking to him in the press conference. Hey, how do you feel, Booker? Oh, well, Shea is undeniably the best player in the league for the last 2 seasons. What about you? You should be upset. You should be upset. Nah, man, get this guy out of here.
Man, Lakers, Rockets, Lakers.
You can't hate on Durant when you.
Lakers, Rockets. This got to be the most surprising series, probably like the last 5 years, maybe. Lakers roll into first round against the Houston Rockets. Now, both teams are the Lakers actually have a better record than them, but you lose your best player, who's literally a generational talent, the first option scorer, and the whole reason we're even in the position that we're in. He's out. Austin Reeves, the guy that I've been trying to convince people is actually one of the he's what how people look at Devin Booker. That's what Austin Reeves actually is.
I was just gonna say another dude better than Devin Booker. Like,
so he's now out. So now you have LeBron James, the guy who's been doing it for over 20 years, the guy who carried the worst Cleveland Cavalier teams you've ever seen in your life to the promised land time and time again. And you're asking him, like, hey, man, we know you're hurt. Do you think you can do it again? And he says, well, honestly, I feel the best I've ever felt in the last 4 years. And we're like, okay, well, all right, cool. So you're cool to play 45 minutes a game with these nobodies who can't shoot, can't play defense, and just basically have no chemistry. But JJ hates the team. The coach hates the team as well. You're cool? Like, yep, don't worry, I got it. And also, you're playing your arch nemesis. You're playing the guy that everybody's put you against on your career for the last 20 years, the easy money sniper, Durantula, that nigga with the Twitter fingers. You're playing him, the guy who cost you two championships, that nigga who's the most clutchest player of all time, supposedly, when he has Steph Curry right next to him. That nigga, you're going up against him. Are you sure? Your legacy's on the line. Yeah, I got my son here, so I feel the best I've ever felt. And then he goes up 3-0. And in the game where they go up 3-0, they were down by like 8. Bronny has more points than the entire Rockets bench. They nigga even caught a lob. He got a 3 screen from his bro. They had a bro.
I got to give credit where credit is due to LeBron James, because this whole series came down to, before it started, I was excited about this series because it was specifically LeBron James versus Kevin Durant, not about on the court who's going to put up 30 or who's going to, 2K. Oh yeah. Who's going to put up, head to head. Nah, it was more so the team. Both of these teams are similar in the sense, minus Luka and Austin Reeves. Both of these teams are similar in the sense that LeBron, you're going to have to figure this out with the pieces you got. You got Ayton, you got all these other dudes who you can't rely on, but you hope that they come out and play. Marcus Smart. And then on the other side, same thing. KD. You told us everything on Twitter. Oh, this dude doesn't know how to play defense. Oh, this. Can you rally your guys? Let's see who can be the best, leader. And we've seen LeBron do it. The rumors are true. Everyone was telling me, oh, LeBron's a great leader. I was like, oh, blah, blah. He is. He knows how to rally the troops and get them to play. Because Aiden, he doing his thing. Marcus Smart, I don't know how I forgot. Kennard going crazy. White shooting like he's a white dude in college. Yeah, KD, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Although you weren't wrong. He wasn't wrong about what he said on Twitter. I'm not saying he was we
correct.
Can obviously see it. We can see it. But some guys don't. I'm the same way. Sometimes I might get on somebody. I'm like, oh, that's not the right way for this person. That's not the right way to galvanize this guy. He's not that type of guy. I might have to soften it up a little bit. But yeah, KD, it's not everywhere you go. You can't do it. You need to put that pride aside, I think.
Yeah, so now it's a pattern with KD because, it's like, bro, every team that's not perfect, every team that's not the Warriors, where you literally had 3 other All-Stars. You had the 2 greatest shooters of a generation, and you had, I think we can all say this, Draymond Green. I think we can all say this now. It's without a doubt, Draymond Green is one of the greatest defenders of this generation. So now you had an elite defender, and you have 2 elite shooters, and then you yourself are like one of the most unguardable And then you have Steve Kerr, obviously, championship level
And the league
coach. So like, that was the only situation where you could make it work. But OKC, obviously the Suns, this situation here in Houston, all these Brooklyn, none of those situations where, mind you, in each of those situations, you had multiple all-stars next to you, elite shooters next to you, also elite defenders next to you. Were they generational? No. But they were still all-star level. They're still, because here's
superstar level.
My problem is, if you put LeBron James on any of those Kevin Durant teams, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Okay, you put him on Brooklyn. It's Kyrie, James Harden, LeBron James.
I mean, he already won with Kyrie. Yeah, he already won with Kyrie. So, I mean, yeah.
So now you give James Harden?
Ben Simmons was there too. So, I mean, what are we talking about?
Well, yeah, Ben Simmons. I forgot.
No.
But let's just say James Harden stays. James Harden, LeBron, Kyrie. And the James Harden who was like James Harden step back 2 times James Harden. That nigga who was just switching, who can, bro, that team wins. Okay, now I put you on the Suns. It's you got Bradley Beal, you got Devin Booker, you got LeBron James. And they had Ayton, I think, at the time too. Right? And they had the Lakers coach, who they traded at that time.
Oh.
That team wins. Then I put LeBron James on the same Rockets team. You got LeBron James. You got Amen Thompson, whatever his name is. The same Rockets team. I don't even know who's on their team, to be honest. I don't know who's on their team.
Thompson, Sengun.
If you just switch the players, if you just switch LeBron James from the Rockets and you put KD on the Lakers, who do you think wins this series?
The Rockets should win. I mean, without Luka and Reeves, right?
Without Luka and AR. No AR, it's just KD.
Yeah, Rockets.
Why? The Rockets have the better players, period. Like, on paper, the Rockets players are just better. You give LeBron Şengün, you give LeBron Amen Thompson, you give LeBron Torrey Eason, you give LeBron all these dudes
or whatever. Yeah.
The series is now flipped 3-1 to Houston. It's over. And KD is now crying about this nigga Luka always hurt. Like, it's like, bro, what are we talking about? So that's the one thing that I've learned that watching the series is like, bro. And shout out to KD. I think he's actually hurt, but it just seems very convenient all of a sudden that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you finally go up against your nemesis. We finally have a KD LeBron series, like legitimate head to head.
That's what I mean about all this. You know, he should have just played the first game, bro. I don't know what all that. I don't know the story behind that, but it's kind of weird. Like, you get hurt on practice on Wednesday. Nobody knows about it until an hour or two before the actual game 1 starts. Like, something like, you know, like, I know Vegas is playing a part in all this, but it's like, bro, like, if you really wanted it, you should have. What you mean? Like, if you really wanted it, play. It's game 1, play. Or you think, they don't have Luka and Austin, let me just chill. Go play, bro. Like, what are we talking about? That's what's happened to this era. And I never thought Durant to be that type of player. But it's like, I don't know. That's why I'm like, it's kind of weird to me. I don't know the whole story. There's got to be something there. Like, I don't know how you just skip game 1 and not end this.
This series has been probably the most beneficial series of LeBron James's career. This is like
shout out to him being relevant. Yeah,
bro. No. In terms of just like PR, like, this is the best PR that LeBron James has ever done in his career. Where it's like, bro, you're out there with just everybody actually knows that we all acknowledge you're out there with bums. We expect 0 from you guys. And you turn your son into a highlight reel. Like, you revive Marcus Smart's career. The nigga Marcus Smart looks like he's a legit piece for any team now. Like this guy looks like a real 3-and-D type player that every team should want, like a non-knucklehead Patrick Beverly or something. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying? Like
that's what he was. That's what he was
that
with
type of
Boston.
guy. So you revive that nigga career. Then Luke Kennard, this nigga, bro, this nigga turns into Andre Kirilenko. This nigga turns into like the nigga couldn't miss in game 1. So now this nigga career, because I forgot what team he was on, the Hawks or wherever. Bro, it's just
He's on Pistons.
you were irrelevant. He was irrelevant. He was not going to get no max contract. No. Now all of a sudden, everyone knows your name. All of a sudden, like, you know, you're the star player. You got a career high in points, 5 for 5 from 3. And LeBron James racking up the assists. This Hachimura all of a sudden has confidence. They're like, hey man, how do you feel being a leader on the team? He's like, me? A leader? No. Come on, guys. Because he knows LeBron James is the one pulling all the strings. Even JJ Redick. If LeBron was not on this team, bro, he's making JJ look smart out there. The guy, this is probably when people, I don't like LeBron. I'm like, what about that one Lakers when everybody got hurt and this nigga got DeAndre Ayton to actually hustle, DeAndre Ayton to actually put in some work, actually get 10 and 10 for once in his life, actually like look like not even a number 1 pick, but at least a top 10 pick. The guy actually looked relevant. The guy's talking like he's media trained. Oh yeah, we just gotta all stick together. It's not about me. I just play my role. The nigga was saying he didn't want to be Clint Capella. Now all of a sudden he's like, yeah, I'll just do what the team needs. I'm like, bro, he even got that nigga in check. Hey,
That's
man,
what I'm saying.
Hey.
So yeah, you got to give credit where it's due.
It's like a reverse Kobe, you know. It's like a reverse Kobe. So you got to give him credit. I think the Lakers ice him tomorrow. We got Austin Reeves coming back. AR-15. We didn't really need him because these niggas were already done. But now it's basically, you know, just a wrap. I think it's going to be in LA. So, yeah, man, it should be a nice time tomorrow. Wednesday night. Get your popcorn ready. Wednesday night. You know what I'm saying? Get your black suit ready. You know, funeral. It's
very disappointing. Very disappointing. But you know, I guess a good way to look at this is we're gonna see OKC sweep the dog shit out of the Lakers. That's all I'm ready to see. Cause
are we?
Hey man. OKC,
but hey, like I said before, storylines. The Lakers are just a better ratings. They're gonna be a better, you know what I'm saying? Like a more interesting
I don't think it no. I mean, Rockets, both of these teams could have played OKC in the second round.
They said cool. KD is out 2 weeks. You know, so,
I mean now
on,
that's why I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like, what? Because him playing OKC would have been a cool, you know, storyline. Like, it's not crazy.
I'll say this: I think Lakers get one, you know, maybe gentleman's sweep, probably 6 games, probably 6 games, just because the NBA needs to kind of drag it out a little bit.
I say Lakers get 1 if Luka and Austin Reeves are back. If not, yeah, forget it.
I think they can get 2 games. I think Austin Reeves gets you a game, and I think LeBron gets you a game.
Come on, there's no getting you a game against OKC. There's no one person going to get you a game. Like, the whole team needs to do it.
Well, I'm not saying the OKC is a good team, but it's not like they're just riddled with stars. You know, it's like we know what you're going to do.
Like
Shea, I think Jalen Williams still hurt. Chet Holmgren, we got Ayton. You know what I'm saying?
We got now. Like, let's not be fooled. Are the Rockets really that good? Like, let's not be fooled. Like, this is
yeah, fair.
But
the Rockets,
but no,
shots.
No, 5 games. 5 games. If Luka comes back, I can see it going 6.
Well, I'll say I can see them going 5 games. If the T-Wolves actually beat the Nuggets, there's no way that series is going super long. So if the Spurs play if the Spurs play the Wolves, then I agree with you that it'll probably be 5 games for the
yeah.
But if the Spurs are playing the the Nuggets, then I feel like both series need to go 6, just to kind of keep it even, you know. But we'll see. I think we got hopefully some more interesting games, because these second series games don't seem very interesting at all. It seems pretty. I feel like they're going to be pretty straightforward. Magic Cavs. If Magic play the Cavs, that could be an interesting one. Boston and Knicks could be interesting.
You don't think second rounds? You don't think second rounds interesting? I think that's when it gets better.
No.
Spurs Nuggets won't be interesting because you just think
Spurs play the Nuggets. If the Spurs play the Nuggets, yeah, yeah. But I don't. Right now, it looks like the T-Wolves are going to take it.
Oh, I mean, even Thunder Lakers would be interesting. I mean, although we do know that Thunder may win, but again, it's who knows? It's
the drama,
LeBron.
The LeBron factor makes it, makes it a little bit more interesting. So
and then Magic Cavs, interesting.
Magic Cavs is going to be interesting because those teams are kind of even.
It's interesting either way. Yeah, Knicks, Celtics, interesting. Yeah, that's when it gets good. So second round,
low key rivalry. So we'll see. We got some interesting ones. So hopefully, we get the more interesting versions of these series, these first rounds that play out. The first round to me is usually the most interesting round. It's usually more
mixed up, yeah.
More unexpected stuff happens, but yeah. So I think hopefully we'll can cherry pick some of these games. I do think Boston wins the next game here. I think the Knicks have to win this in 6. So actually, no. I think they go 7 for whatever reason. I feel like the Pistons have to win the next game as well. Orlando probably wins it in 6 at home with their home crowd and everything. It's too much momentum for the Pistons. The Cavs, for whatever reason, this is probably going to go 7. Spurs, that one's already done. Actually, did people play tonight? Some of these are probably already.
No, they're updated already.
Yeah. So. Okay, so this game already happened today. Yeah, she's already happened today. So Spurs about to win their game, and the other ones are happening tomorrow. It should be an interesting day of hoops. Hopefully, you've been studying up on your baseball, so you can try to have something to hold you over.
I remember Dodgers being trash for like a couple games straight. Yeah.
Did you keep track of the pitchers?
Yeah, I mean, I remember the first. It was the good pitcher. It was Yamamoto. I think they were playing the Giants. It was like their
Yeah, I remember
series of the Giants. Yeah,
I was kind of hesitant because once you start to like really understand that basically the whole game is based on pitching. It's a pitcher matchup. So like the Giants, for whatever reason, put out their good pitcher. Like the guy was also like undefeated in the season. And so that's another thing you want to avoid is like, I like Yamamoto. He's probably, you can give him the edge. But if he's going up against another pitcher who's also really good, now it's like a coin flip. It's like, you want to avoid coin flips. So that was the one issue I had with that game. But
my thing was just
the Dodgers actually have like a lot of good pitchers. So you have a lot of options with them. You have Ohtani, who's like literally the next game is Ohtani because he's after Yamamoto. Then that guy, white dude, Wrobleski, for whatever reason, that nigga is cooking right now. And then they have the other Asian guy, Sasaki. He's not as good as Yamamoto, but he's pretty solid. So like you look at the matchup, like who is this other pitcher playing, or is the team that they're playing bad? Like they were playing the Cubs, so it was like I think it was like Sasaki versus whoever the other pitcher on the Cubs, and he was pretty good. And the Cubs had a good deal. So like, let me not play this game. Then I come back, check the score. It's like 6-0 Dodgers. I was like, damn, I should have just trusted them. But yeah, the Dodgers just blindly betting on the Dodgers is actually just a pretty good strategy within itself, to be honest, because their team is actually that good. So, but
I'd say the Yankees actually a bit more reliable.
Yeah, I don't really know. I actually don't. I don't really follow them too much. But yeah, I just kind of like I'm aware of certain pitcher names now. So when I see those names pop up, I'm like, oh, Paul Skeens is playing. Let me see. Let me see if I should. Oh,
Yeah,
Schoolball
the
is playing. There's certain players that are
Yankees pretty
Soriano from the Angels.
reliable.
So there's certain players where you start to like really start to analyze the pitching aspect, and that's basically what you're betting on is that part. Actually, there's actually like traditional sports books, they allow you just to bet the first 5 innings. Like because baseball is so pitching dependent, you don't even have to bet the whole game. You just bet, okay, who's going to win the first 5 innings, which is basically the pitching battle. Because most pitchers only pitch about 5 to 6 innings, and then they get replaced by someone else. So if they don't do all their work in that first 5 innings, it's basically it could basically be a wrap at that point. So yeah, man, you got to brush up on your baseball because it's going to be pretty light. Well, actually, I think after the NBA playoffs is over, we got the World Cup, which is another just I don't like betting on countries because it's just too random.
I mean, not really. That I would expect that to be moving forward because it's like they're working with Vegas to. So I might actually, because I remember
Yes.
the day I had these OGs would ask me like, hey, I know you watch soccer, like who's gonna win this game? Who's gonna win this game? Like Germany or whoever. I was like, oh yeah, this team. So yeah, I might. Yeah.
Soccer is tough because especially international because there's no way to watch like there's no way to keep up with like who's in form or like how the teams are looking. It's kind of yes, you got to watch like the group stages to like kind of see like,
You
feel it out who's doing well, who's got the big names.
there's not you watch soccer sports channels. You talk to people. Yeah, nah. There's ways. I'm actually that's good that you brought that up. That's good that you brought that up because yeah, I know some people. So
Yeah, well, I think LA is gonna have like 8 games, so um, yeah, there's gonna be no shortage of soccer events going on in the city for sure. So that's gonna be interesting. Um, but we'll see. I'll have to like do like a one of those YouTube like here's like all the teams and like a documentary, quick little documentary on all the teams real quick and see like where everyone's at. I know America. I saw their schedule because you can see like the what the group looks like. Canada, America, and Mexico all have like pretty easy groups, so they should all like make it out of their group. But outside of that, it's like Nigeria's not there. I don't know what Spain is looking like. I think France is always good with like Mbappe and all those kids. So probably leading Spain. You're wondering if Argentina's going to do something. Maybe I think Messi's going to play again because I don't think he's retired yet. So they're probably going to roll him out for
I
like his
mean,
retirement tour.
Netherlands and Germany still good. So you still have those European teams good too.
Yeah, they'll always be solid. I just don't know who like the big name players are on their teams anymore. But they'll always be in the mix. England, they finally stop disappointing their country and like make some noise.
Yeah.
I think last time like Morocco made a lot of noise for Africa as like an African country that was finally doing something. Japan, holding it down for Asia. So we'll see. It'll be interesting to see like who the Cinderella teams are, who the African team that finally emerges could be. If Mexico can finally like not lose a penalty shootout, uh, but the American team looks kind of weak in terms of star power, but they're solid apparently. So we'll see if they can actually, what I'm saying, bring some moments, just make it interesting, make Jelly Roll proud, So it should be To be a shame, but I do expect this, South American country to take it again. I wouldn't be surprised if Brazil or Argentina were to do their thing again, run it back. So, but yeah, Nigeria, y'all niggas should be ashamed of yourselves. That's all. That's all I know. That's all I know. All right, man. We'll cut it here. We'll see what happens next week in the playoffs, and then hopefully we'll have more to talk about as the World Cup gets a little closer.